Have you noticed that things just don't hit like they used to? I mean, think about it. The shows we used to love, the hobbies we couldn't wait to do. I mean, we still do them and enjoy them, kind of. I know I'm not the only one. The spark is gone, and no one really knows how to talk about it without sounding dramatic. Hi, I'm Jay. Stick around, and I'll explain it. Let me just say this. This isn't about depression in the clinical sense or about not being ungrateful. I mean, how can I explain this? Okay, so you know when you finally are about to sit down and relax, and instead of feeling restored, you feel bored, or numb, or restless. I had that feeling just the other night scrolling through Amazon Prime. I scrolled for about 10 minutes, then the wife and I called it quits and went to bed. It's crazy, right? We've never had more entertainment, more options, more mental stimulation, and yet enjoyment feels thinner, shorter, like sand slipping through our fingers. It's pretty common to chalk this up to burnout, dopamine, or overstimulation, and there's truth to it. I just don't think it paints the full picture, because even when we rest after getting that thing or experience that we've been chasing for so long, something still feels missing. You're probably saying, Jay, you explained it, but how can we fix it? Well, here's the shift I had to make. What if the problem isn't that things stop being fun? What if it's that we've been asking too much of them? I mean, think about it. We're looking for satisfaction, rest, and reprieve in things that are temporal. But let's take a step back. What if we're really not looking for rest, satisfaction, or reprieve at all? But in fact, what we're seeking after is actually peace. Once I discovered that, my only question was, where can I find it? And that answer is simple. Jesus. Jesus is the Prince of Peace. He gives a kind of peace that doesn't disappear when the show ends, the kind that doesn't depend on what you're watching, buying, or doing next. Jesus offers us a peace that will hold us steady when times are uncertain. And with his peace comes joy. The Bible describes joy not as something we extract from life, but something that flows from being rightly aligned with him and his word. So how do we align ourselves with him? First, we need to recognize our need for him. Again, the Bible tells us that no one is righteous, not even one. In layman's terms, it means we ain't good. But as bad as we are, God made a way to make us right in his eyes. And yep, you guessed it, it's Jesus. Believing in him not only makes us righteous before a holy God, but his security brings us peace. When peace comes from him, enjoyment makes sense again. We no longer have to sustain ourselves with experiences. But if we believe on him, we will be sustained by something eternal. So if nothing feels fun anymore, it might mean your soul is seeking meaning, that your heart is asking a deeper question than entertainment can answer. And instead of seeing it as a problem, consider it an invitation. If you like this video, the algorithm thinks that you'll find this video interesting as well. Until next time, remember, there's an explanation for everything. Let's find it together. I'll see you at the next one.